Been in the auto program for 1 year.
I've been in the auto program for 2 years now. This is my second year.
2 years.
It's like the sound of them, like the fact of like working on an engine, just calms me.
Making horsepower and going fast. It's the thrill.
Everything about cars. I like how you can put them together and make them work.
To get more experience working on cars, I guess. Kind of interested me.
Wanting to learn more about cars.
I started wrenching on my own car at home and saw autos.
Going in the shop and screwing around.
Working on the shop. Fixing my own car again.
Getting to see Mr. Mac? No.
Yes, I am.
Probably not.
Yeah, I'm going to the University of Northwestern Ohio for diesel.
How do you feel about the auto industry today?
I think the auto industry is actually stronger than it has been in a long time. Most of the cars that are being built today are pretty good quality, which is good to see. And I think things are going to continue to get a little more complicated as we go forward as far as electronics go.
Do you feel that they are putting too much technology in cars today?
Personally, I'm not a big fan of the amount of technology that they have in the cars today. You're really not driving anymore, and I think they're going to get to the point soon where you really don't drive a car at all. You just sit in there and you're a passenger, which scares me because think about how often your phone crashes. Car's going to crash just as often, and you're inside that going 60 miles an hour. But yeah, so it's good in some ways, but I think it's going a little too far personally.
What is your favorite car?
I don't really have a favorite car.
No?
Surprisingly. I like a lot of cars. My favorite era is the late 60s, early 70s. And there's a lot of cars that are pretty cool from there. So.
What's changed since you've started in the auto industry?
Again, the big thing is going to be electronics. From when I started, cars are a lot more complicated. There's a lot more electronic systems on them. And really, I haven't been in the auto industry that long, so you've gone from cars that used to have one computer on them when I started to now some of them have upwards of 30 different computers in the vehicle that all communicate. There's wires all over the place. And they're just more complex vehicles.
How long have you been in the auto industry?
About 10 years.
What made you want to become an auto mechanic?
The thing that I like about auto mechanics is that you actually do something that you can see at the end of the day. There's always a new challenge. I mean, as far as what's coming through the door, you don't know what you're actually going to get. Every problem's a little bit different, so it's mentally challenging. You get to do something with your hands. So at the end of the day, you can actually look back and say, I did that, and something was completed today. Whereas if you sit at a computer screen and enter a bunch of numbers, when you leave at the end of the day, nothing really changed. You just entered a bunch of numbers. So,
when do you think the Challenger will be completed?
Maybe 5 years from now, we'll see. Kind of depends on how much time and money I have to work on it. It is fairly close to drivable. I'd like to get it drivable in a year or so. I don't know that it'll be done at that point, though.
The girl them skill out, Thunderball.
General summary of team sports is that we get kids together or students together competing against each other, but they have to learn skills, they learn strategies, rules of specific sports that we cover. And the idea behind it is for them to stay active throughout their lives, but have skills that allow them to stay active. And we use these sports in order for them to be competitive, to actually be able to use the skills that are being taught. And that makes it more fun for them, and that also makes it more useful for them later on when they might want to play this or be active in these sports after they graduate. So that is the idea behind the team sports class.
I took this class because I wanted to get 60 minutes of activity every day and get better with other people playing sports.
This class helped me as a student build more communication skills.
You can be the mom. Oh, bumper expose and girl, you got it test out, but you know we start, cause girl, you're impressed out. And if it is out of me, if it is out, cause I got the remedy for make it easy.
My favorite sport to play in team sports would be volleyball because I used to play it in 7th grade, and now I have other activities that take up my time, so it gives me an opportunity to play again.
I took this class because it gives me an opportunity to learn something in school other than my core classes.
We tear it up really good, actually. We make a great team, you know. Yeah, we're like 6-0, 7-0, I think it was. Yeah. Great. We're good.
I wish I would have taken team sports because it looks like a lot of fun.
Langley would have taught you how to catch that, dude.
If I was in team sports, I'd be able to catch that.
Dude, team sports looks so fun.
It looks so fun.
God, I always wish I was in it. God, I can't even catch.
Oh, I wish I could catch.
You can be the mom. When they roll with a player like me, with a brother like me, girl, there is no other. No need to talk it right here, the spark it right here, keep it undercover. Come and love how you fit in your blouse and you fat in your jeans, I'm a wild discover. Everything about you, baby girl, can